Oh my god, bro. There's no way. I've been sitting here for the past 10 minutes talking to myself. That's so crazy. That's actually so crazy. I guess apparently hitting start live on just OBS isn't enough. I had to hit go live on YouTube as well. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. RJ, don't you RJ, I'm gonna you talk to me like that again. See what happens. Live touch session. I'm coming right now. Stay away from me and my family, please. Hey, no. Don't have to. Don't delete those. Don't delete those. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's a friend of mine. Don't worry about it. Hey, Flagman. It's straight. It's straight. He's a friend of mine. I'm joking around. Why is this so? It's fine. You don't gotta worry about it. You know? It's still a joke, bro. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Nah, don't put him on timeout, dude. You don't have to put him on timeout. No. Don't worry about it. It's fine. He's just making a joke. Okay. I see that my chat on my OBS is being weird. So I'm gonna have to go over to that side. But how is everybody doing? While I still deal with these issues that OBS decided that they wanted to give me. Oh. Reinstall. How you doing? Reinstall computer. How long does PC building take? I thought it was just 30 minutes. Oh, it depends on how well you are. How well you can build PCs actually. So why can't I just why won't nothing like work the way I want it to? Why does everything have to be difficult? On live chat, is he not? All right, I think I set him back as. Is your OBS still bugging? There's a little chain in your chat. You can't see the top. What do you mean you can't see the top? All right, cool. All right, Orion's moderator stuff is fixed. Good. Oh, the here, let's take a look at that OLED, by the way. Hold on here. Damn, I did not know it was that long. What was that OLED that she was looking at here? Hold on. Is this like a newer OLED? Like, did this just come out or something? Good luck with the build. Thank you, reinstalled computer. I appreciate you. I mean, does not look bad at all, actually. I'll be honest with you. Oh, 350. What is this? Is this 1440p? 240 hertz? I can't lie to you. That's actually pretty good for an OLED. Mini LED is the new tech. It's gonna be OLED. I've heard mini LED has been picking up recently. How you doing, Creeper War? QD OLED, not bad. OLED is basically like higher quality, like the higher quality monitor. So yeah, with the darker colors or darker blacks essentially, yes. But it's like also kind of like the colors are like a lot more there in your face, like a lot brighter as well as a lot darker when it's supposed to be, and all around it does look a lot better. And they're also extremely expensive most of the time. This one, by the way, 1440p OLED 240 hertz for 350, 27 inches. That's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty solid. I think that's pretty solid. Wait, you should make a live chat channel in your Discord, send stuff like links, etc. How do I do that? I can do that? How do I do that? I'm so like with Discord, I just don't know how this stuff works. Like at all. I feel like I'm still a newbie. I'm doing good. OLED is better than IPS. I wouldn't say it's better. I think IPS and OLED are used for two different things completely. Like if you're using OLED, most likely if you're using OLED is like for games that are more story-based single player. You know what I'm saying? Because then like the color and the imagery and everything looks a lot better, and you get to, you know, immerse yourself in the story a little more, make everything look nice. And then IPS is more for like competitive gamers, you know, low latency. I think like I've seen like 0.3 millisecond latency. OLED monitors do have that as well, but I think just because IPS is cheaper and they don't really care about image quality and like the colors on the monitor, when you're a competitive gamer. IPS is a better alternative just because it's not as expensive, but it still has very low latency. I wish they released it a couple weeks ago. What are you building? I got you, Creeper, in a second here. Chat, that is for the live stream, like for stuff to look at on stream. Oh, is it just like a normal chat for that? Okay, that's fine. I guess for now, just use the general chat to send stuff. I'll have it open right here, so then I have it, then I'll see it. And then after this, I'll make like a specific chat for live streams to make it easier. Okay. Flagman, I trust you. Don't worry. I got you. I'm definitely going to let you know whenever I need help with this. But yeah. And for like 380. I have an IPS screen. It looks nice. Not the best though. Yeah, IPS isn't made for. I don't think IPS is really made for like quality and color. I think IPS is more of like a competitive gamer thing. It's like, yes, low latency. That means faster click times. I don't know why I said that. I'm not a competitive gamer like that. I don't know all the lingo. How reliable is MSI? In what case? You're talking about like in monitors? If so, honestly, like very reliable. MSI is like one of the biggest tech manufacturing companies out there. We actually got a MSI motherboard that we're going to be using to build today. So, yeah, they're up there. I wouldn't say they're 100% reliable for everything, but they are very, very reliable for most things. Almost every monitor manufacturer is reliable enough to. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's really hard to mess up monitors, if I'm being honest. A lot of manufacturers, like, if you get like a good, like, decent manufacturer, like I have a 1440p IPS monitor from Sansui, I believe the name is. They're not a well-known manufacturer. They're not like super out there. Like I don't think everybody knows who they are. But what's up with your background? What do you mean? What's up with my background? Are you talking about this? Did I? Are you talking about this? Oh, it's a I have a live wallpaper. When I plugged in the monitor in front of me right here, it kind of messed that up. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it took me forever to fix OBS and my camera and stuff. I did not have time to fix this, so we're just gonna be looking at that for now. Yo, Tuner, I got my phone last week. Ooh, okay. What phone did you get? All of my monitors are MSI. Honestly, that's valid. Only one of my monitors is MSI. I think it's, yeah, this one actually. This one right here is MSI. It's a 1080p IPS monitor. Very, very basic. I think this was actually the very, like, one of the first monitors that I've gotten when I upgraded when I first upgraded my PC. Yeah, that monitor's been around for years, and it's been working perfectly fine. S25 Ultra? Okay. Okay. Valid. It's a very valid phone. I think S25s are very, very valid for phones. Listen, I get it. I am an iPhone user, so I don't really have much of an opinion when it comes to Android phones. But even though I daily drive iPhones, I have a brain, well, enough of a brain to understand that features on Androids are sometimes better than iPhone. I'm just lazy, and I'm comfortable with iPhone because I've been using it for so long, and I just don't feel like switching. So that's that. For competitive gaming, a lot of people use TN monitors. Yeah, TN monitors too. That is true, actually. I've seen a lot of gamers use TN monitors. I think because TN monitors are like the cheapest, and also like they don't have a lot of issues when it comes to competitive gaming. So I don't know what the official reason for using TN monitors is, but I know a lot of competitive gamers do use TN monitors. I like IPS because IPS is like a good in between VA and OLED, because it's not like high quality for OLED, but it's not that, like it's not like I mean, VA is not bad, but it's also kind of not meant for at least competitive gaming. I don't think so. I think that's more of just like a monitor used for like watching movies and stuff. I want this 25 Ultra so bad. We haven't gotten to tandem OLEDs yet. Let's not. I'm not even like familiar with what tandem OLEDs are. I know OLEDs and mini LED. Like it's. I can't. I haven't gotten past that yet. 12 gigabytes of RAM is nice, and the pen and the 100 times zoom and the that phone has 12 gigs of RAM. Okay, I didn't even know that. The pen is very useful, yeah, with picture. I think the S25 is like basically just like a Note, but it's one of the S models, because I don't think they don't do any more Notes, right? Or they don't do any more Galaxy Notes. Yeah, makes sense. Was the price I got from my monitor expensive? How much did you get your monitor for, Dragon? They're really fast, like 500 hertz fast? Oh. Tandem OLED is an advanced OLED display technology that stacks 2 or more light emitter layers to achieve higher brightness. Oh, improved efficiency and longer lifespan compared to their standard OLED panels. Do tandem OLEDs fix that issue with the screen burn-in? Is it like not as bad with tandem OLEDs or tandem OLEDs? Totally didn't Google it. Nice. Can you please start building? Yeah. Let me start building real quick before I piss off Orion real quick. I did make y'all wait for long. Let me basically explain while I get my stuff ready. Let me explain what happened with OBS. Basically, what happened was I had to redo all my scenes that I had set up and everything because none of them worked. So I was working on that, and then also the reason why I was a delayed start was because I didn't realize that I had to hit go live on YouTube start the actual live. I thought I was hitting. I said I hit start live on OBS, and I thought it was just gonna start the live here, and it didn't. And I've been sitting here for like 15 minutes initially, just like talking to myself, so I didn't even realize. That's on me. I got a 1440p 144 hertz monitor for 150. Solid, very solid. I think that's a very solid price for a for. I'm assuming you got IPS. What's it called? An IPS monitor, 144 hertz. Yeah. What's up, Axe? Hey. How you doing, Axe? What's up with you, bro? How you doing, Blueberry Ninja? How you doing, man? Definitely IPS. Yeah, I figured. You guys are rich with these OLEDs and better than 5060. Sub 1 minute. Yeah, very solid. That's a very solid monitor price for that monitor. Okay. Let's get this started here. There we go. I'm hoping that it auto. Okay, cool. Perfect. Let's go ahead and transition now. Okay. Let's get started here, all right? Now, this is let me this is a $2,000 build, basically. I put all the parts in the PC part picker. If you were to buy each of these parts brand new, it would cost around $2,000. Which is kind of a lot, especially for a PC like this, but it is capable of playing 1440p and some 4K, just because I've used the 5070 in 4K before, and it's capable. I think it's capable of 4K. Not like, you know, like straight up it is a 4K GPU. It's not a 4K GPU, but it is capable of using 4K with upscaling, of course, you know. But all right, let's get started here. The CPU, we got the Ryzen 7 7800X3D. This is still one of the best gaming CPUs on the market. Not as good as the 9800X3D or the 9850X3D, but if you do not want to spend up to $500 for a gaming CPU, this is a good substitute. I think it's around $350, which is not that much better, but it is still a great gaming CPU. Let me get like a close up on this real quick. Wait, let me do like that, and then autofocus that. All right, cool. I like how it says autofocus, manual focus. There you go. See, this is also going to be for a video, so I need to make it look all nice. Can you go away? Why is it doing the thing? Why is the manual focus thing just there? Can you please go away, please? All right, there we go. I don't know why I was doing that. Okay. There we go. So this camera is pissing me off. All right, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Let me take it out of the box real quick too. Why not? Give you guys a better look at the actual CPU here. Oh, let me turn on this freaking light. I didn't even have this on. Oh, well, that's not actually that good. There we go. There we go. Ooh, pretty colors. Look at that. Wow. All right. Next portion here for our RAM, we got 32 gigs of Alloy DDR5 CL36 clocked at 6,000 mega transfers per second. This you can't buy anymore. I don't think you can buy this brand new anymore. But you can get something similar to this. Obviously, you could pick Corsair. What else? Corsair. You could do G-Skill, whatever. But yes, I got these used, by the way. These are a used kit of RAM for around $220 on Facebook Marketplace. So there we go. All right. Yo, Tuner, just give me a location. What are you talking about? Okay, I'll catch up to the chat after I show off this stuff because I can't multitask right now. My brain doesn't work that way. Okay. Motherboard. Here we go. We got... I'm gonna have to do this, actually. We have the MSI Pro X870E-P Wi-Fi. The only reason I picked this motherboard is because I've had it. Not really a specific reason why. You can go for a B650 or a B850, and you will basically be just fine. You don't need an X870E. I just had this, and I'm going to use it for the build. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I got this $150 from Micro Center. It was an open box deal. I think this brand new is like $230. So, yeah. Yeah, I am in the US. I'm in the East Coast. So, all right. Now, for our GPU, we got my baby here, my old love, the Asus Prime RTX 5070 with 12 gigabytes of VRAM, PCIe 5.0 support, and yeah, DLSS 4 and 4.5, ray tracing, all the good stuff. It's, like I said before, it is not a 4K GPU, but with upscaling, it is capable of playing in 4K with specific games, of course. I think it is fast enough, but there is going to be a constraint on the VRAM, obviously, just because it's going to take a minute here. Yes. Okay. Next up, we have, where is it? It was just here. Hold on. Where am I? There it is. Okay. Next is our... Oh, I'm going to have to do this. There we go. Okay. Kingston NV3 1TB Gen 4 NVMe. This I got, again, used from Facebook Marketplace for $80. I tested it out too, just to make sure it was fine. I formatted it and everything, and we're good to go. I got a crazy deal on this, so let's go. Oh, my fault. You're right. That's NV2. You're right. I completely didn't. I said NV3 because I'm used to using the NV3. This is the NV2. Yes, you're right. All right. Good thing is it's still a Gen 4 NVMe with 1 TB of storage. All right. Now we're going to grab this bad boy here. This is the power supply we're going to be using. We got the Rosewell VMG 750 watt 80 plus gold power supply, fully modular with ATX 3.1 support. So it got that PCIe 5, or what's it called, the 12 volts 2x6 cable. So yes, we got that. It's also fully modular, so that's pretty nice. I like that. What else was I gonna say? This I got brand new, I think for like $70 on Amazon. And I said it right this time. I know. I said Roswell last time. It's Roswell. I understand. I figured that out. That was a genuine mistake. I didn't even know. Okay. And then for the case. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Just face cam. Okay, cool. For the case, most of you have probably already seen it. We got the Lian Li V100R. Ooh. Right here. You can barely even see it, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's covering my entire face. I might have to move this entire, like, setup backwards. I feel like this is, like... There we go. Can y'all see it better now? You know what scared me about this, by the way, when I first got it? Do you see this little box in here? I think you can see the box. This was moving around a lot when I was like moving the box, and it scared the hell out of me. So yeah, I thought something was broken, but it was just that. This I also got for like 70 bucks, 75 bucks on Amazon. We got a big fat case here, man. Actually, I'm gonna keep it like right here, and then I'm just gonna kind of maneuver my camera a bit. Oh, never mind, I can't. Like, so I'm gonna have to move it back to where it was before, and then move it later when I do the reveal. Okay. Any questions? Okay, I have to look through the chat here because I feel like I missed a lot. Let's see here. How do I scare you? How do I scare you? You're just a little aggressive. All right, it's nothing personal, I swear. By the way, how do you benchmark your 1440p GPUs? In 1440p, I don't know how else to say it. I mean, I have a 4K monitor, so I can use 1080p, 1440p, and 4K whenever I benchmark. Also, I do have an Elgato, what was it called again? An Elgato 4KS that I use to plug in through HDMI the one PC that I'm benchmarking to my other PC, and then another HDMI into my monitor. It's a whole process, but that's what I use to benchmark it, and that's how I'm able to also stream with that as well. So yeah, I usually just benchmark in 1440p, like straight up. And then I use the Elgato. You could also, yeah, you have to use some sort of, you can actually use OBS on the PC you're benchmarking and then record it and then transfer the video over, but it does use CPU, some very little, but it does use some CPU processing power to run OBS, so that is not ideal. But you would capture card. That's what I was trying to think of. So you probably best off getting a capture card. It doesn't have to be an expensive one. It just has to be one that works, or as capable of recording in outputting 4K or 1440p. How are you liking the 5070 Ti? Freaking, I love this card so much. I love it so much. I love it. I should have went for this first. I didn't because I didn't have enough money. I should have just waited it a little bit and saved some more. But now I have a GPU for this build, so turned out all right. 1 million right there. Yeah, the RAM. I know you're talking about the RAM too. Yo, tuner, just give me a location. Are you talking about where I'm located? Because if it is, I'm in the US, so that's why. I love MSI boards. MSI boards are pretty good. My main board is an MSI board too. It's an XA70E Tomahawk. Bro, yes, I have a 5070. But that's my old 5070, yes. Kingston, yes, yes, yes. For anyone that wants a good mouse, the ATK Ghost is a amazing one. Yeah. I have the Attack Shark, actually, for me. What's it called? The Attack Shark, I'm blanking on the name. But it's supposed to be like similar to the Logitech Superlight, I think it was. I like it. It's $30 and I've been using it for forever now. Roswell, I don't even. I have 2 GB of GDDR5 VRAM. Oh. That's pretty slow. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be so real with you. Oh, you're right. I didn't even have. Axe, my fault, bro. I didn't realize that I didn't even have you as mod on here. There we go. That's my bad, Axe. Two gigabytes of DDR5 is insane. Because not only do you have only 2 GB of VRAM, it's GDDR5, which is like 2 generations old. I'm not saying it's like unusable, but it is. You are pushing it. I can't lie to you. This is a Ryzen 7's 5700X and RTX 5060 Ti, 16 gig, 32 gigabytes, DDR5 food. I'm pretty sure good. Yeah, good. 100%. I think so. I think the 5700X is definitely. It's a CPU that is. It's weird because it's not terrible, but then there's also the 5800X and the XT, which are better. But if you already have the 5700X with the 5060 Ti 16 gig, and you already have 32 gigs of DDR4, I think that's still a solid system. Great 1440p performance for sure, 100%. And you got some processing power there, so you can do some multitasking. You don't have to worry about, all that. Oh, nah, that might be worth a mute, lol. What? Oh, for the 2 gigabytes of VRAM. Tuner, do a quick search about the VX V3 Pro. I want to buy it. I found one at $18, and I want to know if it's worth it. VXE V3 Pro? What is that? I'm curious. I am curious. I do have to check this. I'm sorry. Just one more thing to check here. What was it? VXE? Is that what it was? VXE V3 Pro. Oh, is that a mouse? For $18? Hold on. Let me move this up here because I wanna be able to see the chat too when I'm talking. You're looking for the V3 Pro, right? Oh, let's see. I'm not a big like peripherals guy, so I'm not gonna know exactly like if this is good or not. 49 grams is pretty good actually. For me, I like lightweight mouses, so I think that's really pretty solid. Flag band, my fault. This is the normal size. The mini is micro ATX. We're building ATX, by the way. Yeah, 49 grams is great. I don't know if 300 is that, I don't know what that is actually. Yeah, I'm not a big peripherals guy, so I'm not sure if this is like a very good or very bad deal. But I do like lightweight mouses, so I think this is good. Of course it has the dongle, which is great. Does it tell you the polling rate? At least if it's like 1,000 polling, you should be fine. Okay. Battery life, not bad. It looks like a solid mouse, I think. All right. For Orion's sake, I'm going to start building the PC because it is very late for him, and I'm pretty sure it's very late for Axe as well. So we're gonna get this started here. Where is no? Oh, there it is. I don't know why I can find that. There we go. All right, let's get this started here, baby. Yes, it is already opened up and everything. So I don't have. I should have. Well, I'm kind of crazy for not putting the anti-static bag on here while holding this in here. So let's just hope and hopefully it's not messed up here. All right. This is our second AM5 build on this channel, guys. On the live stream, guys. Oh my gosh. My mouse battery life is like 4 months. Are you using a wireless mouse? AM5 socket. It's a DDR5, yeah. This is oh you weren't here earlier. Yeah, this build is $2,000 brand new, Axe. If you were buy this brand new, this is a $2,000 PC. Yeah, wireless. Okay. I don't know what kind of mouse you have, Orion, but that's a crazy, crazy, crazy powerful mouse then. This is killing the CPU some more. Are you in the Discord? Wait, I'm so confused. What's happening? Well, it's a normal office mouse that works good for gaming and stuff. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, all right. That actually makes a lot more sense. Okay. Dragon, you don't need 2K for an MTX build. That's the cost of this build. Oh, I thought you were asking about this build. We're talking about a different build? Oh, my fault. For an MATX build, you don't have to go that much. How are you in college and have okay. So Tuner, how are you in college and have you and have such a good good setup? Random question, but I'm curious. Because I'm also working full time, and I just don't spend money like ever, unless it's for this stuff. Also, with my actual PC, it's like I've been putting listen, if I'm being honest, like I've been kind of upgrading my PC like over time for I think like a year. So it wasn't like, you know, I got all the parts at once. Like I had to go, I went from a 10400F with 16 gig of DDR4 and a 6600 XT to what I have now, basically. So that was just kind of like just me upgrading over time, essentially. Nice specs. Thank you, bag of chips. I just ordered the new Razer 165080 with Intel Core Ultra 9. Thoughts? I just love the brand. It's perfect for me. Depending on what you're using it for, I think that's a pretty solid build right there. I'm not like, you know, too keen on what's it called? The Ultra series, because I haven't gone to use the Ultra series before or tested it out. So I'm not really sure 100% if it's like worth it, you know, but I don't think it's a bad CPU either. So I think you would definitely be able to do whatever you need to do with that for sure, 100%. My first one was a 1660 Ti too. Hey, listen. The 1660, I tested out a 1660. Was it Ti or Super? I don't remember it. On a build before. I can't lie to you. Even with 6 gigabytes of VRAM, that thing was pretty solid. I'll be honest. Like no issues whatsoever in 1080p. Well, not no issues whatsoever, but it was like a very, very solid GPU, even to the day standards, even with like that low amount of VRAM. All right, how you got so much XP? XP, what is XP? Sorry, I don't know what XP you guys are talking about, but all right, guys, it's time for the RAM clickage. Let's get it going here. I'll be honest though, I have not tested the RAM yet. Probably should have before starting this live stream, but I was so packed with getting stuff ready and everything that I didn't have time to test it out. Now, the guy I got it from had 5 stars on Facebook Marketplace, and he gave me a good deal, and he seemed like a nice guy, so I trusted him. I'm hoping that I didn't mess anything up, because that was $220, so. Bro, 6 gigabytes of VRAM is a lot. 6 gig... Dragon. $60 gigabytes of VRAM is like low, on the low end now. We have GPUs that like on average are 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Like this 5070 is 12 gigabytes of VRAM, and then like the cheapest GPU you can get now is the 5050, I think, and even that has 8 gigabytes of VRAM. $2 mil click each. Tuner XP is to show how much someone has chatted or how long they have been watching the. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. what do you think about the RX 580 4GB and i3 9100 32GB of RAM and an Enjoy tying power supply? I need to be do an under voltage on the GPU because my PC was freezing. That is the most interesting build that I've heard yet. that is very interesting. That list of parts that you just listed, because you have the 580, but the 4GB version, and an i3 CPU, but also 32GB of RAM. I'm assuming DDR4. That is... And you have to undervolt the GPU? That's kind of crazy. I'll be honest with you, man. You gotta upgrade. I think you have to upgrade the CPU. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like upgrading the CPU and the GPU is a very first of all, I've never even heard of Enjoy. I don't know what Enjoy is. I've never heard of that. But oh my gosh. That is very interesting build. I don't want to say that it's bad, but it is very interesting. I think you can. I get 100% CPU usage on CS2 and 40% on GPU. Well, CS2 is a CPU heavy game. It's going to utilize the CPU more than the GPU, so that's probably why. And your CPU is not very strong. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Let me not like waste the guy's time. I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. Clicking time. First RAM stick. All right, let me lower the... Actually, I think I can just pause it. Where's the... My mouse is being so weird. Stop it. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, music's paused. Here we go. Let's get this clicks going. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was suck. That sucked. That sucked bad. That was so bad. Oh my days. Okay, let's get this other one in. And hope for that sounded better. I'm hoping this one's gonna sound better. Cause that was terrible. Alright, second RAM stick in. That was better. That wasn't that much like better. I mean, this is Oloy. Like, Oloy doesn't even make these sticks anymore. So I'm just saying. Every game I'm on my GPU is a bottleneck. Oh yeah. Could I upgrade an AM4 and get a 3600 and MSI Mag A650GL 80 plus gold and a new case? If the case isn't a big deal, then I wouldn't worry about the case. Power supply, maybe. 3600 is not bad. Definitely better than the what's it called? The i3. So that is definitely a better choice. And since it's AM4, you already have the RAM, so you'll be better off with that. It depends on your budget. I think it depends on what your budget is. So, if you have a good enough budget, like, you could probably get a better CPU than 3600. If you're not, then actually, instead of 3600, I think you should go for 5500. Not because it's better, but because it is actually no 3600, because that's Zen 4. Actually, I don't know. No. Now I'm like doubting myself because I'm not sure like which one is better and which one's not, or which one is good and which one's not good anymore. Lost Open Society of PC builders. Nah, it's just the RAM. And you got 21 viewers. Let's go, 21 viewers. How y'all doing? Day 20 installing the SSD. yo, guys, I'm doing my best here. I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to talk to everybody and as well as building the PC, and I'm not very good at it. This is like the fifth, sixth stream that I've done, and I'm still not good at this. Oh my gosh. All right, SSD's in, guys. We did it. Everything's good to go now. Okay. That was all we needed to do for the RAM, CPU, and that. Okay. Now what we have to do is get my tools out because I don't have any of my tools out right now. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Where's my toolbox? I need my electric one first, actually. My Fantic, my favorite electric toolbox here, or electric screwdriver here. And where is my other toolbox? This one here. This one's just a nice little extra toolbox that I like to use. Okay. Well, I can fit a 5500 because I want more budget for the power supply. The GPU, I want to get a 7600. If you can fit a 5500, I would go for... Actually, I think... Yeah, the 5500 is not a bad idea. With the 7600 as well. This is pretty solid. Pretty solid idea. Actually, no, I think the 3600 might be better. For yourself, I think the 3600 actually might be better because I just realized that it's has a lower L3 cache for the CPU for the 5500, and it's also a Zen 3. Well, this is 3600 is Zen 4. So I think you should go for 3600 instead. Are eGPUs worth it? What are eGPUs? Are they like fake GPUs? I've never heard of that before. Ugh. What motherboard is that? Oh, the motherboard I'm using, that's an MSI Pro XA70E-P Wi-Fi. Not the best XA70E. Let me switch here. My mouse like disappears every single time I'm using it. There it is. It's not the best XA70E motherboard on the market. It is one of the cheaper ones, but it's still solid, I think. I think it's still solid what's it called? Motherboard. Build the PC without the case? Yeah, sure. Put the GPU in, AIO and everything. I don't need a case. Who needs a case for a PC? Oh, external GPU? Then yeah, of course it's worth it. You're talking about a dedicated GPU, like basically like for most other PCs, then yeah, 100%. 100% worth it. Worth it in every case. I mean, don't get me wrong though. The CPUs with internal graphics, iGPUs, they're not bad for sure. Like most Intel CPUs have integrated graphics, and I think every AM5 CPU that isn't an F had every AM5 CPU that isn't an F series has integrated graphics as well. And the G's are pretty good. I think they're like higher end integrated graphics. But personally, I do think that a dedicated graphics card is worth it. So you're talking about the USB ones that with the dock. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking something else. That's also, I've never tried it before. I definitely want to, because I want to see. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I definitely want to try it out and see how well those are, or how well those work. Oh, let me make sure the standoffs are good. I don't want to deal with that if they're not. So, okay, cool. Looks like the stand-ups are all good. Let's go ahead and put this in then. All right. Should I make an AM5 build or an AM4? I don't know. What's it? 5600 XT, Ryzen 5 2600, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a 3 terabyte storage. I think there's some room to upgrade there. 2600 is kind of, I think the 2600 has fallen off basically a little bit. Not entirely, but I don't think it's really like practical to use 2600 anymore just because I feel like it's a little too slow. It's not bad though. The 5600 XT, I'm not sure if that is ideal, but I don't consider that a terrible GPU for for the budget. Oh, let me turn on this. There we go. Give some light in there. Wow, it is like covered there. Okay. Yeah, I think you should stay with AM4 just because I'm talking to, what was it Hassan? Yeah, so I think you should stay with AM4 because you already have the RAM, you have 3 terabytes of store. I mean, the storage doesn't matter, but you have the RAM. I think you just upgrade your CPU and your GPU, you should be fine. And you could probably get another 16 gigabyte kit of RAM, and then use all 4 slots if your motherboard has that. Should I make an AM5 build or AM4? Yeah. 600 if you have, yeah. For 700 euros, my mic died, or my headset died. I forgot the music was off. All right, let's turn that back on. I had to cut the storage though. But why 2600 megahertz RAM? Damn, why is this thing weird? Can you like? There we go. Ryzen 4070 is the GOAT. Ryzen 4070 is the GOAT. It'll always be the GOAT. No matter how many GPUs come out, or no matter how many things come out, the Ryzen 4070 will always, I mean always, come out on top, no matter what. By the way, where are you from? I'm from the US. I am in America, in the East Coast. Hey, Tuner, is a 3050 bad? Do you want my honest opinion? Also, which version are you talking about? Are you talking about the 6 gigabyte version or the 8 gigabyte version? I already got a 480 gigabyte, 480 gigabyte SSD. I should be fine. Depending on what you're doing with it. Do you have an Attack Shark X3 on your desk? If I'm not wrong, yes, I do have an Attack Shark X3. That's what it was called. Thank you, Marius. Marius? Is that how you say your name? Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. That is exactly what mouse I have, and I love it. It's a great mouse. What are you? What is your problem here? Oh, this one needs some torque. For boot drive, okay. Tuner, is my RAM fast for DDR4? Is 3600 megahertz is pretty fast. I think that's like a I don't want to say it's like super fast. It's very standard. I think anything from 3,000 to what in the world? Okay, there we go. Anything from 3,000 mega transfers to 3,600 is great speeds. It's not super fast. It's not like the fastest because I think the fastest is like 4,000. I'm pretty sure, but 3,600 I think for like normal consumer RAM that you can buy right now, I think it is the fastest. If you got elite knowledge, how do you feel about my ATX Ghost mouse? Or ATK Ghost mouse? I do not have elite knowledge, I'm sorry. Peripherals are my weakness. I'm very sorry, y'all. I'm not the tech guy that I set out to be. Unfortunately, I'm not very familiar with the peripheral game. I got the Attack Shark because I knew I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I was gonna go for a super light, and then I saw that the Attack Shark X3 was basically like a cheaper super light, not with the same like features and everything, but it's a cheaper super light, so I wanted to get that, and I got it, and I'm very happy with my decision. It's just like the Attack Shark X3, but it's a bit... The VXD, okay, but it's a bit better. I don't really know people are saying that VXE is a bit better. Yo, Tuner's still on the... Oh, 3056 gigabyte, right. It's not ideal, I'll be honest with you. If you're able to... Nah, I just feel like with the price that you can find it at, if you find it for like $100, that's not terrible. I wouldn't go for it because it's not gonna last you long. Because 6 gigabytes of VRAM is starting to become, well, it is at that point where it's like very, very hard to play games on, even at 1080p. So it's not ideal to get a 6 gigabyte VRAM card. But if you get it for a decent price, it's not terrible, right? If you pay anything over $100 for it, I don't think it's worth it. Because at that point, you can get like a 20 series card that is definitely better than that card, or even like some places will have like a 3060. Like some spots will have a 3060 for around $150 to $200. I actually got a 3060 Ti for under $200 before. So it is definitely better to it's definitely better to go for a card with more VRAM, or like a 20 series card with more VRAM, than it is to go for the 3050. I think. I don't know. That's me though. Damn, I'm cooked on this one. I'll adjust the list then. Tuner, I was talking to Marius, when I said elite knowledge, oh. That's embarrassing. That's pretty embarrassing there. It's on me, man. It's on me. Yikes. I like plug and go mice. Yeah, a lot of them. I think a majority of like mice you get are very plug and play. Like this my mouse, the Tac Shark X3. That was very much plug and play. I just put in the dongle on my PC and it started working like normal. I didn't have to download any software or anything. I use wired for the latency. Yeah, I understand that. I think the dongle's still good though. It's who the okay. See, now I can't. I don't know what you want me to say, man. We got a lot of things going on at the same time. You feel me? Now I got you. Hold on. Actually, first we got to do. Oh, Ryan, you're gonna actually hate me right now because I got cable extensions. And we have to cable clone those. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Because it's an aesthetic thing, all right? I use cable combs when I and building PCs that I'm going to sell because I need to look good so I can sell it. You feel me? That is the main reason. But I swear it's not going to be that long, hopefully. I only wired myself I try is the OP1 8K. I've heard that like an 8K polling rate is just like not necessary. Oh, Ryan, you are so lucky, bro. You're actually so lucky because these I didn't realize that I got the new versions of the Asia Horse cable extensions because these are pre-combed. You are so lucky. These are pre-combed. I didn't even realize. Alright. Hey. Let's go. But we don't get to... The thing that sucks though is like when I cable comb every other stream, except for the last one, you know, I'd sit there, I'd be cable combing, we'll have conversations, we'll talk about stuff, you know. One time I got pretty deep with Dragon, the other Dragon by the way, and you know what I'm saying? Like it was pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? Like bro, you need internet to use mice now? What do you mean internet to use mice? In what way? In what way do you need internet to use mice? Or mouse or mice, whatever. Alright. Let's get this back open here. Oh, is this like... Wait a minute. Oh my god. Hey, Liam Lee, come on, bro. This is so fire. Hold on. Flagman, you're gonna have a great time with this, by the way. So this back plate, usually it'll have like 2 screws or like a screw or whatever, right? This one just snaps off. Oh my god, that is amazing. That actually just made my day, bro. That is amazing, bro. Less screws means a better time. Let's see what I'm looking at here. This looks like a mess. You don't need internet to use mouse, and the driver is working on Linux too. You just need to connect your mouse on the web and done. Download the. Oh, is that what you talk about, like using wireless mouse on Linux? Okay. I do like the cable routing. There's a lot of open space here. Here, let me show you. Like here. There we go. Like, there's a lot of open space here. This is just giant spaces just to put the cables through. That is... Oh, this has back connect support too. Oh. I didn't even know that. So if you have a, like a, what was it called? A BFT or BF something motherboard? This case has back connect support. That's actually really sick. Yo! This is like... this is a fire case, dude. I love this case. What the hell? What do you mean leave the routing channels? I have to I have to put it in because these are all like the stuff to I have to plug this into the motherboard. Hey, what about the 1660? 1660 is I like the 1660 Ti and the 1660 Super a lot better than the regular 1660. 1660 Super is a very I like it. I like it's a very like solid GPU. I low-key think it's better than the 3050. But the 3050 is an RTX card, so it has DLSS built into it, unfortunately. But the 1660 Super is usually cheaper. It's like $80, maybe even less. So I do like that a lot better. Should I buy a 5090 on Alibaba for... Guys, do not buy a 5090 from Alibaba for $400. Please, I'm begging you, please do not. Oh my gosh. I'm genuinely begging you to not do that. Anything that looks good on Alibaba, avoid it at all costs, please. Oh my god, please, dude. I can't. That would almost made me cry. I can't lie to you. Oh my days. Oh, that's an F panel. Oh, thank god. Oh, no. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, this is like, I think this is actually one of my favorite cases too now. Bro, looking at those go-kart engines are so expensive. Go-kart engines? Can I build a go-kart, Orion? Nope. Gotta put this in here. Oh, this one's being a little aggressive. There we go. Guys, if you don't know what this is an F panel. It's for the connector down here. If a case has this in it, you are going to have a great time. Because all you have to do... Done. Connected. You don't have to worry about each individual pin. Now it's just all connected right there. Oh god, I love this so much. Oh, I didn't even realize this was here. Oh, was this holding the... I think they did a terrible job with this. Where's my... I think I was supposed to be holding the box with all the screws and everything. And somebody messed up because it did not hold the box at all. That thing was banging around all over the place when I was carrying the box upstairs from my front door. Try gaming on 1440 with 2 GB of VRAM without upscaling. It's fun. Please tell me that you Are you even able to play anything at 1440p? Web software for my seems good. What the hell's doing over here? Where is, yes, I need you. You're gonna go right in here. There we go. Well, let's just ignore that happened and then move on. Do you consider the Razer plus Logitech app a software slop? Because I say yes. I love web software. Honestly, I don't use mouse. It's probably not a good idea, but I never use my peripheral softwares, like, ever. Because I tried to use the Ayula one with my Ayula or Aula keyboard, and it was a mess. It was so bad. I couldn't I couldn't get like what I wanted to work on it, and I just gave up completely. And ever since then, I just never use the software. In the 1440p with no upscaling on. Okay. Next question, Dragon. How well can you play 1440p with 2 GB of VRAM and no upscaling? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, flag, you're gonna have a great time. Terabyte, you're gonna have a great time, bro. Trust me. This is awesome. This case is actually really good. I love it. Oh my, I have to do this. I don't like how that moves. What the hell's going on? Should be in now. You have a Tax Shark X3, try web software. I promise, gonna be way better than a software app. LMAO. I mean, I'll try it. I've had a good time with it without it. So, but if it's recommend, I'll definitely try it out and see how well it works. Because I've never been keen on those softwares, honestly. Oh, not this one. I need. There we go. Scroll up. I'm sorry. Give me a second. You guys are typing too fast. I also have a PC with an RX 552 GB. I rarely use it, to be honest. That's a crazy PC. I do have to record at 720 though. Yeah, your GPU is not going to be able to record any higher than that. I get like 40 FPS. Jeez, man. I mean, 40 FPS at 1440p is not terrible. I mean, it's better than I thought it would anyway. It's not, I'm not gonna say it's good. CS2 on the 580 needs to get 230 FPS on the low 980p resolution, and I only get 80 FPS because of my i3. Yeah. I don't know. I can't. You play at 980p, by the way? That's insane. What's your monitor's resolution? That's what I want to know. Okay, so I do want to tell y'all something real quick because I did just notice this. You probably can't even see it, but this motherboard has two the CPU connectors basically. You're not gonna have to use it unless like you're probably, maybe most likely if you're overclocking, that's when you use it, but other than that, one is enough because that's the power that it needs. So you do not need to use both. I'm gonna advertise this now. This is a great PC. Yeah, should I advertise how well this is? Be like, hey guys, the Lee the V100R is probably one of the best budget cases you can get to build your PC, both the mini and the regular. All right, I'm not gonna sound like that, but my genuine, if you want my genuine reaction, like my genuine like, hey, how I feel about this PC or this case, genuinely, I love it so far. This has been the smoothest PC building experience that I've had with a case, basically, right? Oh, that looks ugly as hell. Because most cases will not have, like, the back of this case. It's gonna be weird to show you like this, but this has so many here. This has so many different, like, yeah, like so many different, like, Velcro straps and everything when it comes to like the cable management, that this will make the cable management so much easier, especially with like newer builders, because cable management is scary when you look at it, especially with like newer builders. I think it's very scary to look at. But then you got cases like this that are making it easier and easier to build with. So now more people are going to be inclined to build with this case compared to other cases, or just in general build PCs and actually try to cable manage. Now it's probably not going to be Instagram worthy, but with the help of, you know, case manufacturers making the cases easier to cable manage, it's going to be a lot easier to learn how to cable manage better, especially with a case like this. If that all made sense. I don't know if what I said made any sense whatsoever. Okay, everything else is good. That's good. Let me get these connected for the fans. Okay. Why is this over here? Put my reaction in your vid. I got you. Tuner is 1080p, but I use a pro gamer resolution because my CPU is bad. And I like how you said pro gamer in quotes. And if I try 1080p, I get like 73 FPS. Yeah. I mean, with the build that you have, it's probably better to use 980p. My X870E also has 2 CPU power connectors, and I'm actually using both. You don't have to use both, but if you do use both, it's not gonna be a bad thing. Like, it's not gonna break anything. Like, I use both for mine too. And you don't really need to. I think it's mostly just for like overclocking and stuff. Also, daisy chain fans. Yes, they daisy chain fans, 100%. I don't know why this one is a straggler though. Unless this is just the main connector for... Oh, I think this is just like to connect. Okay. Yeah, this is the main connection one. All right, cool. And put you here. Then put you here. Oh, here. And then I'm gonna put, where's the RGB one? Yeah, I'm gonna move you up here. Maybe I can put it here. And then, oops. Well, that was not what I wanted to happen. I'm gonna have to put this in the bottom one then, because there's no other one up here. Yeah, they're all up here. Okay, so you're gonna go on the bottom then, unless I can just redo the cable management here to... Nah, that won't. Wait. Nah, it's not gonna be any better. No, it's not. Yeah, it's probably not ideal. So I'm gonna keep it there, and then plug you in here. There we go. ARGB connection 1 in. Where is the other fan connector at? There it is. This is the way I'm doing this is weird. Don't ignore this. System. I think I'm gonna do this here, because CPU fan. All right, cool. That's in. That's in. So these should be fine. Okay. And then let me go ahead move this side here and grab the PSU box here. So are you going to try gaming at 1440p without tuning? No. Why would I do that? I'm sorry. No disrespect or nothing, Dragon, but I'm not doing that. I don't even know like where I can find a 2 GB. I mean, I can probably find one pretty easily, but I just would rather not. Wait. It could be an experiment I could try. Maybe one day. I'll keep it in mind, actually. Because I'm always down to do like experiments with PC builds. Of course, when I get more money, it would be easier to do it, but oh, well, maybe I'll try it out. Oh no. All right, we got this. Oh, we got some zip ties here with some screws. Nice. And then we got the power cord. And then the actual PSU. We're actually gonna put this on the side here, so that I can get the, oh, probably these two. And let me get this all figured out here. I want to be a moderator. Gonna be a very good moderator for real. Why shouldn't he try? LOL. Still can't believe it. Like I'm like giggling like a child right now. What are you talking about, Steven? Giggling about what? In chat. Oh my god. What happened? Easy part picker list? Oh. Alright, let's be nice here, guys. Come on. Let's build already to the PSU. Oh yeah, you might be right. This might be just a pretty fast build. I mean, I have not put the IO in yet, so let's we might not be able to get, might not be as fast, but all right, we got the 24 pin connector here. I'll go ahead and plug that in here. Damn, this joint is, it's always a 24 pin connector that's like, this guy is being a little difficult. Oh, this guy is actually really being difficult. Golly. All right, 10. That was a I have the same GPU and CPU. Okay, that's in. All right, Dragon, go eat dinner. Have a good dinner, man. Well, we might still be here when you get back. We'll see. Maybe, yeah. Tuna, I don't know if you know about Beaming Drive. I get 40 FPS locked on Ultra on the hardest map to run on the game. It's actually insane how I get that on these awful specs. Beaming Drive. I've never heard of Beaming Drive before. Is that like a... That's supposed to be like an extra... I'm trying to think of what I was trying to say. My brain just like stopped working for a second. But on 1440p, 40 FPS lock is pretty good. Is it like a VSync or not a VSync? Is it like a syncing software or something like that? Like with VSync or G-Sync or F-Sync or whatever it's called? Have the Gigabyte X870E. Oh, that's a nice motherboard there, Terabyte. 1300 for 5080 and 9800 XUD is pretty nuts. That is it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Who said that they got... Whoa. Who said that they got a 5080 and it's 9800 X3D for $1,300? It's the most realistic simulator for cards. Oh. All right. Moz, can y'all deal with this Alex Campbell dude? He's being annoying now. I don't know why he's spamming that. Oh, this I don't need. All right. Oh, this one has 2. Honestly? Why not use both CPU plugs? Why not? Since this one has 2, I didn't know it had 2, but I guess the cable extensions have 2 of these, so we can use 2 of them. All right, have a good dinner, Dragon. Appreciate you for subbing and being here. Hopefully, I think we'll be here when you get back. That's listing for the computer. Let's face marketplace. That's insane, by the way. Wherever you found that listing for $1,300, 5080, sheesh. Sheesh. That's insane. God darn tuner, we're still on the PSU side. No, I'm trying to get everything attached here. Sorry about that. We're one of the connectors were being difficult. Come on. There we go. This one should be fine now. Ooh, I missed, I was going to look at earlier. Alexis, refurbished Asus Prime 5070 GPU only, or brand new PNY, both $599. I would just go for the brand new one. If they're both the same price and one of them is refurbished, then I would just go for the brand new one. I think it's a better deal because you get a guaranteed working GPU. Not that refurbished is not going to be working, but you never know, right? So you're better off getting a brand new one for the same price. Asus Prime is a good looking GPU, but let's not. But if it's the same price refurbished, then you might as well just go for the brand new one. Guy had it up for 2,000 USD. Oh my days. Oh my days. 2,000. That's how much this PC is. It has worse specs. Wow. That guy either has good money or he is just a really nice guy. Tuner, I have a 3200 megahertz RAM. Wait, oh, whoa, okay. But my Walmart has the PNY. Yeah, go for the PNY, yeah. What do you think about the Lian Li O11D Mini V2? Haven't used it yet, so don't really have much of an opinion on it. It does look good. The O11s always do look pretty good, aesthetically. So if you're asking for like an aesthetic standpoint, like, you know, just by looking at it, 100%. Like I think those are really good. I am the type of guy that loves fish tank. I love the fish tank cases, so that's why I think it's good. I think I like it, but I've never built in it before, so I don't know if it's a smooth build. But if that is as smooth as this case, I'm gonna love it, probably. Which one is which? 60, yeah. I'm assuming the orange goes in the, yeah, okay. Okay, guys, so I got a cable extension for the 12-volt cable. God, I hope this is not a bad idea. I'm going for it anyway. I'm really hoping this is not a bad idea. All right, power supply. Time to go in here. 1560 superior 5050? No. The 1660 is not superior to the 1550 or 5050. The 5050 is definitely better than the 1660. I'm sorry. Oh, I might need to plan my death now. All right, listen. I'll be honest. Yeah, you might have to, but it's okay because I'll be there. I will take full responsibility for my actions. And I will just give you a nice send-off. Just for you, of course. Where the hell is the... Oh, there it is. I got an ROG Corsair XA70E Hero BTF for 330, brand new. Should I keep it or sell it? That depends. Do you need it at all? Like, is your build, like, do you have another build that has another motherboard? And if so, do you just need it, like, at all? If you don't need it, go ahead, sell it. A lot of people will tell you to keep extra parts for like either sentimental value or for like just in case like something on your PC does like stops working and you need to either do testing or you need a replacement until you can get a new one or get that fixed or whatever. But if you're confident that you don't need to what's it called, keep it and you can sell it, then go for it. I usually, like, I mean, most of these parts then for this build are old parts that I used to have and I don't really need anymore, so got no issues with selling those, don't worry. Come on, there we go. Come on, bro. There we go. Okay. Rest tuner for not being at a good multitasking. Okay, maybe I'll be there in disguise then. So just so that if Terabyte and Axe don't see me. Just saying. Well, I think this is the end for me for this day. It's pretty late right now. Thanks for the help. Keep it like this. Not really looks like those are. I have a 9600X. Oh, so I have a 9600X LMAO. I mean, listen, if you already have the motherboard, it's not a big deal. But yeah, 9600X is definitely not needed for that motherboard, or is like I feel like that's kind of a overkill. The motherboard's pretty overkill for the case that you have, or the CPU that you have. But if you want to sell it to get a cheaper motherboard, then that is also not a bad idea either. Do you have the Asus 5070 Prime OC? As yes, exactly. That is the exact one that I have. I don't think it's the overclock version though. I think this is just the regular. Yeah, it's not the overclock version. But that is the build. That is the GPU that I'm using for this build. Exactly. Yes. Appreciate you, by the way, Marius. Thank you for being here. I don't know if he caught that before I left. I really appreciate it. Probably going to be here in someday. Hopefully. Did I put it in the wrong? The heck is this? Oh. There we go. Okay, last question. Is 599 good for a price for 5070? Putting off buying one for... Honestly, this is my take on that. Because prices have been going up, regardless, the fact that the 5070 is still not that far above MSRP, which is $549. $600 is not terrible, but if you're able to find a 9070 for that same price, you know, you get more VRAM and it is slightly faster. Actually, I don't know. I think after 4.5 came out, DLSS 4.5 came out, the 5070 might be faster. I don't know. I might have to do some more research on that again because I feel like there was some changes. But initially, the 9070 was faster and had more VRAM than the 5070, and they were both priced pretty similarly. So I would go for that. But I don't think it's a bad price at all, especially with the rest of everything going on here. With all these other prices for GPUs, I think $600 is not terrible for a 5070, like at all. It's better than most prices because you probably won't be able to find it for a cheaper price than that, like anywhere. Maybe like most of the time you're probably gonna find it like $700 too, and then at that point you might as well just go for 9070 XT. The GPU, would I recommend the GPU? This one, the Asus Prime, 100%. Depending on your budget, yes, absolutely. This GPU did not do me wrong at all, ever. I love this GPU with all my heart. I'm selling it, yes, I know, whatever. But you know, I need money. But at the same time, when I did have this GPU and I was using it, I loved it. It was a great GPU. It did very well at 1440. It did great at 1440p, and it was able to play a lot of games at 4K, which is not necessary. I think playing at 4K is definitely not necessary, but it was very, very helpful. Or very it was good. Why can't I think now? Hey Dragon, how you doing, man? How you? Oh my god. I hope you guys didn't see that, but I just broke a piece off the case by accident. Oh my god. I'm just going to keep going. That is insanely embarrassing. Wow. There we go. God damn, that was not going in. Hey, but look, they got these that can hold the wires, so you don't have to worry about getting zip ties. Yay. What is... Can you not? Alright, thanks. There we go. Pick general real quick. Your house in 2 hours. Listen, it's not a 5080. Don't worry. It's not gonna... Trust me, it's not gonna be that bad. I swear. 5080s are... If it was a 5080 or a 5090, I would not be using it cable extensions. I would be using the straight... the 12 volt straight from the PSU. Even then, I would be very, very, very cautious. So... Damn, if I didn't freaking break this case, this cable management would look so much better. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Wow, this is like, this case is actually amazing. I think this is my favorite case that I've built in so far. Because everything in here has been, like, here. Let me actually change the angle real quick here, so then you guys can see what I'm saying. Didn't even realize that I had it up. Like, okay, so that piece that I broke off on accident was supposed to be right here, and it was supposed to hold the cabling for this, the CPU cables, basically. There we go. The fact that I don't have to use zip ties is awesome, by the way. I love this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the bottom here. Dude, this is awesome. I literally don't even have to worry about using a majority of the cable managed or the zip ties or anything like that, to be honest. I love this so much. Let's go ahead and do this. Steven Games. Right now, I don't think I need any more mods. Keep up the great live, bro. I've actually been watching from the beginning, but I'm driving. Appreciate you, Dragon. Sorry, I wasn't. I've been distracted. I didn't even realize. Now put it on the stream. Sorry. So this is what Flagman wants me to show y'all. Hold on. This specifically. I promise you guys, don't worry, it's not gonna happen. This is a 5070. It's not. We're not doing anything crazy, I swear. No, you good, bro. I'm just chatting again. Oh, okay. Engaging right now. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, come on. Man. Okay, maybe I can just... Yeah, there we go. This does not need to be... There we go. Just need to flatten this out here. Oh, shoot. Forgot to do this. Are you gonna do a vertical mount? No, I'm not doing a vertical mount for this. I don't think this case is I don't even think this case has like the No, it does. You can get a vertical mount like adapter or whatever it's called. But for this case, I'm not going to do vertical mount. Just because the Asus Prime, it's not like a very design heavy case. Okay, not case. GPU. I do like it, but it's like not like, you know, necessary to or like doing a vertical mount. I feel like with that GPU is really like, you know, not necessary, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Now to shove all this stuff. I love this. Look at this. Look how much freaking room I have in this case to just shove all the what's it called? All the extra cables. Shove them all in there. All right. I'm going to be using some zip ties though. I'm not gonna lie. Just to kind of tie some of the straggling wires here. I'm losing all of my stuff. Where is my zip ties? Not there. Wait, why are they not here? Did I put them somewhere else? No, there's no way. All right. Oh no, did I just lose my bag of zip ties? Oh, here it is. Just freaking hiding. No. He's not. No. Axe. He's making a joke. Trust me. He has to. Yeah, he's definitely making a joke. So much blue in this chat. It's only the mods. Oh yeah, it looks like most of the mods are here. Where is... Okay, there we go. Guys, I'm scared that, like, if I get, like, big and, like, I get chat... Like, this is not even, like, a huge chat, and I'm struggling to keep up. I feel like eventually it's going to be very much harder to keep up once I get, like, even more people joining. And I do want more people to join. I'm definitely going to be struggling, though, to try to keep up with everything. Oh, that's nice. I'm sorry, Orion. We're basically done. Trust me. I don't know why it started this cable management when I didn't even put the AIO in yet. Ugh. Where did the... Excuse me? What the fudge? Come on, where do you go? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now, let's get this AIO going. Where did the... Oh, I forgot to show y'all what AIO I'm using. I'm a freaking dummy. Ugh. This is the AIO that I'm using right here. The let me switch to the... No. I need to get this for the video too. Turn this off. There we go. We got the Thermal Right Aqua Elite 360 ARGB. Very, very, very nice. Simple 360 millimeter AIO for building. For cooling. Nope. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we're back to normal. See the deal? You got that deal, the deal tuner. Oh my days. Why am I the only one with a gray name? Because you're not a mod, Noah. And it's okay. You can still have a great time with us, even if you're not a mod. There it is. Domain expansion. Aqua. domain expansion. Yo, shut up, bro. Being a mod is a responsibility. Yes, it is. At the same time, right now, I don't need any more mods just because, you know, we got a good amount of mods here. I got Livery, got Axe, got Orion, got Terabyte. Server's not that popping yet, so we do not need really much or any more than that. There's no point in being mod because barely anyone's that. Yeah, not a lot of people. A lot of people are being very, very nice in this chat, and have been nice, and I appreciate all of you guys. The goats, nah, modding is crazy. Yeah, modding is, yeah. Dragon's the exception. He doesn't want to be a mod right now, or like, you know, it's okay. Not like Dragon's a day one, and he's not a mod, but you know what I'm saying, like he's one of the good ones. Feel me? He's just like a great guy to be around, and a great guy to have around. You know what I'm saying? He's also been helping me a lot with getting my stuff out there, so I do want to give my appreciation to Dragon real quick here. Of course, man, of course, and I really appreciate you for doing that. Okay, good news is we only have to worry about this portion of the cable management, and we don't have to attach the fans on manually. So all I gotta really do here is kind of... It's going to be placed like this, right? Okay, cool. So all I just got to do is just kind of attach everything here to make it daisy chainable. Let me switch it to this because you don't need to see all that. It's 2 a.m. for me right now. Do I get like a lot of international viewers? Gold dose. How much gold does Dragon have? It's a daisy chain. Yeah, it's a daisy chain for sure. She need to get that out the way. AIO I've been looking at. Yeah, it's a solid AIO, honestly. It's a not expensive. Very inexpensive. 360 millimeter. Like, you don't know, I got nothing much to say about it. Just it's a very inexpensive solid AIO. If you wanted to not spend too much money on it, yeah. Oh my god, is this not daisy chainable? Hold on. No way. Okay, cool. Oh, that was gonna be hell. All right, we got... Oh, I'll pick that up later. I'm lazy right now. I just want to get this out the way. Okay, so which one is for Intel and which one's it's for AMD? The AMD one is... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, I hate these AIOs. Why can't you guys just build it? Give me an AIO that doesn't need the brackets of the actual motherboard. I missed. I mean, these are probably the older AIOs. I just need to grab. Wait, where'd I put the brackets for that one? Hopefully it's in the box here. If it's not in here, then I'm gonna be very, very upset. Oh god, it's not in here. I gotta freaking look for them. Oh my god. Ugh. Need to freaking find the brackets. I need brackets for the motherboard. Because this freaking okay, first let me get this daisy chain out the way real quick. Oh wait, I know the form that from somewhere. Dragons having gold. I don't know what that's from. I'll fly out and give you my brackets, okay, Tuner? I appreciate you, Flagman. Appreciate you. Alright, and then we gotta daisy chain these. I'm gonna keep those on here. Oh, let me get rid of the twist ties here. Watching all the way from Denmark, by the way. Denmark? Oh! What's good? What's good with the Denmark? Let's go. Ice with ion bats? Is that a code or something? I don't know what that is. Oh. My position is the resident chatter. I'm here to make chat follows. Even if I'm the only one. Yeah, that's actually very true. Dragon has been at times the only person chatting in the chat. So yeah, he is definitely, that is part of his job, 100%. There we go. Gotta finish this. All right. Was it? I just built my 5070 Ti and Ryzen 7 9800 X3D. I'm never doing that again. Hey, you might not have. You're probably not gonna have to do that for a while, actually. You got it. That's a super solid system right there. I don't think you need to do any more than any other build for a while. No, I have to go. Sad. It took me 7 hours. Yeah, that's I mean, if that was your first build, then yeah, that is. I'm not surprised. Oh, Ryan, if you've been here before, you've been in my last stream and you've been in my other streams. This is actually better than. This is probably the fastest I've ever built the PC on stream before. So far, I think. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. Oh, all right, Flagman. I'll see you, bro. Thanks for being here. Two terabyte 9100 Pro was expensive. Yeah, 2 terabytes, 100%. All right, bye, Flaxter. 1 a.m. in the UK currently. We'll set it up in the morning. Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, let's see if doing it this way will be helpful. I'll be here to see the boot up. All right, Axe. Appreciate you. Trying not to take too long here, but this is being difficult for sure. I'm gonna use this to kind of. There we go. Me too, if I don't pass out from sleep. All right, Orion. This is my time to shine. Watch this. Watch me go like absolutely crazy right here, bruh. Watch, boom. Okay, boom. Come on, bro. What are you doing? You're embarrassing me right now. Stop it. There we go. Boom. And I need to do. Don't hurry up too much. I've been lived off 28 hours. I'm not gonna rush too much. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm gonna. It's gonna be a reasonable amount of rushing. No worries. Just need to make sure that this is all good. Okay. Come on. All right, all right. So far, so good. Which was this? No. There we go. And in you go. Call Flagman, Flagster Man. Flagster Man. I'm down. Okay. Okay, well, don't need that right now anyway, so. Okay, got part of the annoying part out the way. Now I just need to grab some brackets. I know I have extra ones. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Ugh. Just need to grab them from somewhere. What about this box? Pretty sure I have brackets in here. Yes, I do. Oh, there we go. Oh, the screws. I need the screws, though, too. Where are the screws at? They're still in here? I don't see them here. What in the world? I'm just dropping stuff too, looking like an idiot. Where are these freaking screws at? Hey, looks like they're not here. I'm gonna have to... Oh my god, everything is just freaking falling, man. Can't even see the chat right now. I have no idea what you guys are saying. What's in here? Do I have screws in here? I see that all of my screws have just disappeared. Actually, no. I think I know where they are. Ah. We up at 14 people. It's okay, it's okay. Okay. Because I have the... No, not this one. What the heck is this? I don't need you right now. Was it this one? I don't think it was this one, was it? I got 2, 3. I have 3 of those. I don't think it's this one. Okay, it's fine. Was it this one? No, I think that was that one either. What in the world am I looking at here? I'm actually so disorganized, it's crazy. ADHD is actually it's a crazy handicap. Alright, not here. I know I have little screw somewhere here. No way. Bro, do not tell me that I lost them. Oh, this is bad. Wait. What's your opinion on the 9860 XT at MSRP? I got it for MSRP, but see for the same prices only. If it's 16 gigabyte, 100% worth it. 8 gigabytes, still worth it, I think, honestly. Very, very powerful GPU. Or not powerful, but it's a very solid GPU for what it is. I think I got it here. Yo, what's good? Sasuke's strongest Uchiha. I would argue that Itachi is. Well, actually, nah, not after the ending of Naruto. Where the hell? I'm literally grabbing the screws, am I not? There we go. Oh, Ryan, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I got all these screws and stuff that I have to grab and then screw into the motherboard because I have to get brackets because this AIO needs the brackets to do the AIO attaching thingy majiggy. What did I just grab? Wait. No. Wait, this is not the right one. There it is. Right? There it is, that one. Okay. Boom. He's the only one alive, so technically he is. I can't argue that. I literally cannot argue that. You're right. He's literally the only one that's alive. Well, he has a daughter now. Actually, we're not gonna count Boruto. I'm gonna just stay away from that. Okay. Now we gotta grab this bad boy. There. And then put our brackets on. All right. Where'd I just put the brackets at? Oh, there they are. AM5 is the new platform, so more support on there than AM4, yes. Tachi is... my fault. Did I miss something? Is AM4 still good for like a first PC? I don't think it's bad. I think for right now, since the prices are so expensive for a first PC on AM4, I do not think it's a bad idea. But the only issue with that is future proofing, right? Now, if you're willing to save the money and spend that money on an AM5 system, I do kind of think it's worth it, only because you will have a system that will last you a very long time and is future proofed. So you won't have to worry about changing the entire platform to upgrade whenever you want to upgrade. But at the same time, actually, it's really hard to say right now. I think AM4 is a good platform to start with just because it's cheaper. But other than that, it's very hard to say. It really just depends on how much you're willing to spend for a PC. I do think it's still good. Yeah, AM4 is definitely, like, I mean, you guys seen me build AM4 PCs, and I've been selling AM4 PCs too. They're still good PCs. The future proofing is the only like hesitation, I would say, that I would give, because that's like the only thing I would have an issue with. But as a platform by itself, it's lasted 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give it props there. Okay. All right, that is in. Now let's go ahead and get. Actually, let me put this here for a second, and then we're gonna put the IO in real quick. Ugh. Go. Okay. Okay, so where are the screws that I needed again? It's 20XX. I'm pretty sure this is for. Oh yeah. Wait. Where'd the instructions go? Where did the instructions just go? Oh, I'm so disorganized, it's crazy. Oh, yeah, never mind. Alright, where are these screws at? There it is. Oh! I'm gonna be honest with y'all right now, I do not see the chat whatsoever. So I'm sorry if I'm not responding to anything you guys are saying. Just yet. Give me 1 second. I'm getting all my screws ready to put in the AIO. Screwed in. Alright, there we go. Oh, is it gonna reach over? Is it gonna even be? Oh, I might be able to just. Hold on. Oh yeah, 100%. Okay. I might just do that. Yeah, that's way easier. Okay, let me move this over to the side real quick. And remove this stuff over to here. There's so much stuff here that I need to God, move. All right, boom. Done, 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 done. Let's move you over to this side. Ooh, sorry, not a 5800 XT. I have a pair with a 7900 XT. You have a 3100 pair with a 7900. What in the world did I just read? Before you come at me though, I'll be switching out for. Okay, all right. Sorry, I wasn't. I was being cautious. I just thought that was insane. To answer me this, is it true there are GPUs that perform better with AM4 because it's AM4? I've never heard of that before. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. I don't. That's not how that works. I don't think that's how that works. With GPUs, they perform the way they perform based on obviously the VRAM, the speeds, and the PCIe support and all that stuff, right? But GPUs that perform better because they're on a specific platform, it wouldn't make sense for it to perform better on AM4 compared to AM5 because AM5 is a better platform in general. So that wouldn't make any sense. The AIO incident? Oh, from last stream. So basically, if I remember correctly, because I have a terrible memory, there was an issue with the AIO. Basically, I was having issues. Why can't I remember what the issue was? Dude, I'm drawing a blank right now. Why can't I remember what issue I was having? I think my brain just like shut off there. Oh, I was okay. It was I know why. It was because of the AIO configuration because it was an MSI AIO and that thing was like there was something up with the actual pump when I was trying to attach it to the what's it called, to the CPU, and that whole issue. It was just a huge time-consuming mess. But that's because AIOs are always time-consuming messes. I feel like I've dealt with, like, not on live, but like every AIO that I've built with, it's always been issues, I could say, which is normal. So okay, that should be good. I think this should be good. Yeah. Come on. There we go. I got you, man. No worries. We're attaching the AIO as we speak. Where are the screws at? I just had them here. Yes. Also, what level is he at right now? What in the world? Why is this not? Okay, there we go. Gotta make sure. There we go. But they keep these, yeah, the AIO does keep it, the high power CPUs definitely under control. I mean, you don't have to use an AIO for those high power CPUs. They are definitely recommended. You can definitely use a dual tower CPU air cooler, which is also very valid because the hell? Because it's usually two fans, double tower. It's essentially just like a better air cooler. But you don't have either or will work fine, I think. Personally. Lian Li is very expensive, yes. I'm not gonna lie to you, the fans that I bought for my case, the Lian Li fans, I think I spent almost $100 for those fans. I shouldn't have spent that much money on those fans, I'll be honest, but they look very nice. On Asus, I think Asus in some cases, in some cases are very expensive, especially with the ROG Strix line. But they are pretty high quality stuff. Well, depending on what you think. Less blabbing, poor PCing. Hey, I'm doing a pretty good job right now. Come on, Orion. You don't want me to ignore the questions that are being asked, right? I'm basically done with attaching the AIO. Come on. There we go. Sleep is for the weak. You guys are crazy. Oh, you woke up at 6:30? Damn, Orion, dude. I don't want you to force yourself to stay up, bro. Cause I feel bad. The hell? Oh. No 6:30 clocks exist. Don't worry. I usually wake up at like 5:30 for work, so I understand this pain. There we go. All right, that portion is attached. Now we just kind of have to move you up a little more. I don't like how you're just dangling right there. There we go. Okay. Good thing is this. I'm gonna have to do it this way. And like attach it. Or actually, hold on. Let me. I can get it in. I can get it in. I can get it. Pause. 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 Come on, bro. What out? What is causing this thing to like not go? There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. That's good. There's not a lot of ARGB connectors here, are there? Actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna push you here. I'm gonna detach you. Have you connect to you. Come on. I can just do this, right? All right, perfect. All right, perfect. That's it. All right. Thermal paste. Thermal paste. Where's my thermal paste? All right, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. AIOs are always going to be a problem. They're not as simple as air coolers, so you can't like just rush them. Because if you don't properly set it up, then you're going to run into an issue of having to basically do it all over again. And trust me, I've done that multiple times before. It is not fun. So I gotta make sure I do it properly the first time. I don't have to keep doing it over and over again. This is literally the most annoying part of the entire build. That being said, when it's done, you don't have to worry about literally anything else besides oh, well, one thing I gotta worry about. Hold on. No, it's I think it's the wrong way. Is it the wrong way? No, it's not. Okay, so with this, oh yeah, it's supposed to be on the outside. I'm an idiot.
Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight in the air Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
You guys are all delusional right now. I can see it.
Discovery, going throttle up.
Oh my god.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Why are there people talking in the music? It's a random YouTube playlist that I found online, non-copyrighted. So I think it's using some audio from I don't even know. Yeah, there were people voices talking in the last one. You're not tripping. Okay. Now we're going to redo this. Bro. There we go. Oh shit, wrong way. Oh my god. I can finesse this, I can finesse this. There we go. These does have an AIO brackets that I genuinely hate. Because you have to like basically fit it in. There we go. There. And then screw it in. I'm about to build my first ever PC next month. Already have a lot of parts. Intimidated by the wiring and fans. Trust me, it's not as scary as you think. It is annoying though, I'll be honest. That portion of the cable management and everything will be very annoying because of just dealing with the making it look nice in general and cables. If you don't care too much, then you will probably not have much of a problem of just like, you know, wrapping all the cables around, making sure that they're just not interfering with any of the other things you need to watch out for. Oh my god, hold on, sorry. My brain just like, I'm trying to get the freaking, there we go. Okay, so you, I need you to, where are you at? There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's kind of just attach these. All right. These can all... Okay, you guys can actually... Okay, cool. Got it, go there. Alright, oof. And then... Oh, there. Wait, what's happening? I have an Asus Dark Hero X870E Thor. Oh my days. You got a crazy build, don't you? That's a straight up, like, 4K monster right there. Go to order RAM, NVMe, AIO, and fans. You didn't even... Jeez. Yeah, that part's gonna be pretty annoying to deal with, I'll be honest with you. Trying to find the good deal on RAM, AIO, oh no, not AIO. Finding a good deal on a RAM and SSD. It's going to be very annoying to deal with. I know that much. Okay. Alright, I was able to finesse the AIO. That's done now. Now, for the final part of this build. Let's move this pack. Wait. Oh, what the? Didn't even, like, unplug this. Why was that? There we go. All right, cool. Put the back plate on now. We're done with this portion. I'm pretty sure. Yes, boom. And now we put this portion back on too. I think it's this way. Hopefully it's this way. There we go. Everything is on. Now for the GPU. Let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy here. Throwing out specs. Can I throw out mines too? Yeah, Sasuke, what's your specs, bro? Did you, I feel like you already said your specs, Sasuke. You did, didn't you? It was the 3100, wasn't it? Yo, by the way, this box, freaking clean, amazing. Asus Prime, got it there. 100 Hertz 2K OLED. I was gonna get the 5090, but damn, I got so much already invested. I'm just going to upgrade as soon as the 6K series cards come out. This guy got some. This guy got some red on him, huh? This is so clean, by the way. Like I kept it like this because I loved how clean this looks. GPU, so clean. Look at this. I put this all back, by the way. I did it all myself. I don't know why. I didn't have to, but I did. I wanted to. All right. My pride and joy right here. For 10 months straight, this bad boy has been keeping me. Look at that beauty right there. Oh my days. My main rig is an i9 14900K Gigabyte Gaming OC. Wow. Oh. Oh, you rocking a crazy rig. Okay. I didn't know everybody else. I didn't know we had people rocking 5080s, 5090s in this zone, bro. Damn. Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh, my days. The way that that fell was just oof. Also, great. I wish Flagman was here. This. I love that I don't have to rip it out of the case. I hate those so much. Those take so much time to deal with because they're always what's it called? Oh, top. So I gotta wait. Oh damn, I gotta do this. All right, so I'm gonna twist this joint around. No, I hate that. I hate it so much. Like I don't want to have to freaking guess and then rip out the wrong ones and then do it again to rip out the right. I hate that those cases so much. Damn, this joint is. There we go. Okay. Pretty sure it's gonna be those top, those two, if I know correctly. Haven't unboxed anything yet. It's okay to do that, to visually check things out, even though I'm not building till the end of the next. Yeah, you can take them out to check them out. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Especially if you got any used parts. I don't think you got the used parts. Hopefully you didn't, but I mean, it's not a bad thing to get used parts. I am using used parts technically, so, but I used it myself, so, except for the RAM. The RAM is used from somebody else, and the SSD. But yeah, no, checking them out, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Ain't no problem with doing that before you build. On May 19th, I'm gonna be gaming. Okay. So I haven't to donate a need for my GPU, by the way. We want to see my Astral 5090 now. Dude, you got the Astral 5090? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would want to see that too. Damn, the Astral is crazy. That's like one of the most expensive 5090s. At least from what I've remember. But now, all right. 5070 is in there. Now to screw this bad boy in. This might need a... Actually, I don't know. I don't think it needs a big GPU bracket. Did I say 5090? I know a guy in another Discord server has good PC Zotac 5090. Best AMD CPU you can get, and a butt ton of all white cheese. The best kind of CPU you can get in what aspect? I think you might be talking about the 9950X3D. Which is technically the absolute AMD CPU you can, the absolute best AMD CPU you can get on an AM5 platform. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we're done. Where's my mouse? Guys, I made a big mess. Okay. So let's take a look at this thing before we plug it in here. Just to take a look at it here. Oh my god, this thing is heavy in the back. Okay. Let me move this table back a little bit. Give you guys a nice visual. How's that looking, y'all? So far, so good, right? All right, let me grab this bad boy here and plug it in. Uh-oh. I just spilled so much. Oh my god. This stream, the after party of the stream is just going to be me cleaning up. Oh, and it's going to be so annoying to deal with. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. My lights. My lights! They all fell! Oh my god. This is what I get for using cheap Amazon lights. Okay. Oh no, you do not. You do not do that. Okay. Alright. Jeez, man. This is definitely not going to reach. I need a longer one. Where's my longer plug? Oops. I think this is hopefully better. There we go. There we go. Let me switch it to the... Where is my mouse at? Oh, here it is. All right. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Let's move this down a little bit. I can get a better visual of everything. All right, there we go. Where's the power button at? Oh, there it is. Bro, please. Okay. RGB on the RAM is working. But no RGB on any of the fans. Oh my god. Did I do too many? Hold on. I might have done too many of daisy chains here. Oh, this is not even on the right way. Ooh. I'm hoping I didn't do too many daisy chains for the... No, actually I shouldn't have, because there's this one. That's connected. I don't know why. Yeah, it's normal for this to happen. This is the only annoying part. Is trying to get everything to work. You connected. My thing is I don't have. Where is? Yeah, I don't have like a lot of ARGB connectors, so I can't really connect anymore. There's no way that the power supply is not outputting enough power, right? No way. It can't be that. The thing is, I don't have any other ARGB connectors. Yeah, I literally do not have any way of connecting more. Oh, there's one right there. But it can't be that, can it? Check the Mobo. How many watt is the PSU? It's a 750 watt, which is more than enough for a 5070 build. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not doing any more cable management with those cables. I will be so honest with you. Because this is more time spent that I want to spend on it, so. Plus, no one's looking at the back of it. Anyway, who cares? Why does that matter? Now I just need to figure out why my ARGB... There's literally so this motherboard only has 3 ARGB connectors, right? I've used 2 of them already. So there's no way that it wouldn't work. Please do not tell me that I need to have a higher wattage power supply. If I do, I'm going to be very upset. Because the 5070 does not need any more than 750. I don't know why that would be a problem here. Maybe if... Because there is one here. I'm so confused. I don't know why it would be a problem. Hold on. Now, I've already checked the connections. They're definitely not loose, but I'm thinking it may be that I did too much daisy chaining. That's what I'm worried about right now with the ARGB connectors. Wait, what the hell is this? Is there an ARGB connector that I completely missed? Wait a minute, what? What is this? Where did you come from? Hold on. No way. This can't be the reason. I swear if this is the reason, I'm gonna be so upset because I did not even see there was another connector that I missed. But then why is it affecting all of them? Come on. Come on. There we go. Did I unplug it? I don't have to unplug it. I don't know why I unplugged it. Alright, let's try this again. There's no way. Oh, well. I guess it was not that then. That is so annoying. That's not gonna reach. Honestly, I'm just curious to see. Am I missing something here? I have no idea what's going on here. I don't know if I missed something here with the connectors. Come on, bro. I love how this is mostly Velcro, honestly. This is making my job a lot easier to figure out what the issue is. Okay, for this is for this fan. And that's up here for that. Unless it's one per. So what's this connected to? It's connected to the actual. Okay. So what if I just did this and then connected you to this one? And then will this even reach? No, it will not reach. Where's he? Well, actually, it will reach if I just pull it up a little more. And then Dragon, what's up, man? Welcome back. I've been dealing with a little bit of an issue where the ARGB doesn't want to turn on. And they have also been all talking about some other stuff. 650 for a 970 XT, by the way. Alexis. 100%. 650 for 9070 XT, 100%. No questions asked. There. Dude, I don't understand. Do I just have, like, do I have to get a higher... There's no way I have to get a higher power power supply. There's no way. This is a brand new case, by the way. Brand new AIO. There's no reason for the RGB to not work. Oh my god, dude. Are you telling me that it's not enough power? The RAM works, yeah, exactly. That's why I'm confused. The unplugged connector on the bottom? What do you mean? All the connectors are plugged in. Let it kick in. RGB hub, 7 fans will want us. There's not. It's daisy chained between two different what can I think right now? Two different so there's 6 on one and there's 4 on the other. If I have to get it, I might have to get a hub, yeah. The power thing is the motherboard, exactly. It's an X870E though, that's why I'm confused, because it's not a low end board. No display. I don't have anything connected to it, monitor wise, right now. Yeah, the ARGB is daisy chained. Yeah. Let's test the theory out real quick, because... Good night, Axe. Thanks for staying. Yeah, it is 5 volts max per connection. You're right. Actually, hold on. No, I appreciate you too, man. That's honestly a very good question. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna disconnect one of these from the motherboard here. And then just kind of disconnect that. And these are all connected here. Let me disconnect this and this. Connect this. And then I'm just gonna wing it because I have most of these connected now. Oh, did I? Oop, wrong way. What? I'm so confused now. I literally disconnected all of the ARGB connectors except for one. Sasuke, appreciate you, man. Now I'm not sure what's going on because I can't, like, I disconnected. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, which one is the one that's directly connected to... Okay, this one, I'm gonna take it out. This one is directly connected to the case. So I'm gonna try this one by itself and see. This one's connected to the case itself. There's supposed to be like a light strip right here for the case, so I have that connected now. So let's see if even that works. Nothing is working. Is this? I don't understand. This bottom connector I got in, and this bottom connector that I have plugged in is the one that's connected directly to the case, right? There's like a little light strip right here, across the case, that lights up, and that's the only thing that's plugged in right now. But even that, for some reason, is not working. It shouldn't have an issue. I was using this board with my PC for freaking months now, and I have not had an issue with it. So this is literally my old board. So I haven't had issues with it when I was using it. So now I'm confused because I was not having issues with it. It can't be the fans. Because that would mean that even the ARGB fans for the AIO is not working, which wouldn't make any sense. My only thing is like it's not outputting enough power for the RGB. I don't know why that would be the case, but I've never had issues with the board itself not connecting, and never had issues with and these are all brand new, by the way, the fans, so I don't know. There with just that one cable to that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't understand why it does not take that much power. That's why I'm confused as to why that should not be an issue. Let me try a different connector. You're right. Let's see. All right. Another connecting is in. Not working either. Did the motherboard just like at some point stop working? Nah, it can't be the motherboard, dude. Because that would just be specifically the RGB, which would be such a weird, specific, like, what's it called? Oh, never mind. It's my fan. What's it called? No, that would not make sense if it was the motherboard, because then everything else is working. Even the RGB on the RAM is working. The red light is the boot light. I'm pretty sure it was. I mean, it's gone now, but I wish I had a voltmeter. I did not have a voltmeter. I'm lost. I'm genuinely lost. I don't know. trying to think right now. ChatGPT might be the answer here. I couldn't tell you. I'm gonna try one more thing. This is a really dumb thing I'm gonna try. But I swear if this works, I'm going to be pissed off. Because I don't think it's this. It should not be this. I'm gonna take out the GPU, and then I'm gonna plug in the, and then try it out here, just to see if there's any RGB that pops up. Because at this point, I'm gonna try anything.
Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
All right. The hell? Damn. Bro, what in the... Oh, this bad boy is stuck in there. Oh my god. That should not be that difficult to pull out a GPU. Wow, okay. Alright, this is just like a Hail Mary right now. I'm not even like... I don't expect this to work, but we're going to see anyway. Here we go. If it might be power. If this works, then it's a power supply issue. I just need these to light up. Oh no, it's not that. At least I don't think it's that. Hold on. Alright, let's try this. I'm gonna take out this one, and I'm gonna just plug in this. This is a very, very weird issue to have. Where the hell's this button at? Yeah, I'm lost. I don't know what it is. I literally don't know what it is. There's no way it's... That connector is not... That's an extra PCIe connector. That's not really used for anything. It's basically just... I think it's used for overclocking as well, but I've never used it on my PC. So I don't... It's not like important. At least I hope it's not, because then for what reason would that needs to be there. You know what, bro? Actually, hold on. This is just... Hold on. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, well. That was just a thought that I had. Let's plug you back in then. Might as well just... Was it this one? Yeah, here we go. We're trying it anyway. Why not? Throw it in there. Usually they don't, like, there's a switch, like, yeah, there's an ARGB switch here. But that's only if you have, if I had everything daisy changed to one connection, which I don't. So it would have at least turned on some of the motherboards. But I'm trying something else here. If this works, I'm gonna be pissed off because this is such an, like, obsolete connection. It does not need to be used whatsoever. But if it's because of that, then I'm gonna be so upset because this was not used when I was using this motherboard. So there's no need. So that it would just be. It just doesn't make sense. All right. I think it's right there. Down. Come on. Are you kidding me right now? Where's my phone at? I need a freaking flashlight because apparently I can't see anything. There we go. All right. No, because you can't flip RGB pins and like put them in. They're supposed to be in a specific way. It's a 3-prong pin, so you have to put it in a specific way for it to go in. That didn't work either. Yeah, I didn't think so. I might have to find like an 850 watt or 1000 watt and see what's going on here because this doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just thinking it's the power delivery. which would make no sense. I mean, the air pass I get is because, you know, it's intake here. These are all intake fans right here, exhaust and an exhaust. So I guess it depends, because like the glass would be right here, and then the air intake would be like hitting the glass. The airflow is not the absolute best, but it is still like usable. It's working. Why don't I want to try display out? Well, we're not. That's not the problem that I'm having right now. It's not the display. The problem I'm having is a RGB. That has nothing to do with like the actual display. I am. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I could be missing. I might have to get it. Yeah, you're right. I might have to get an ARGB hub. Yeah. Yeah, I'll end the live. Alright, sorry about that. I think I'm gonna have to end the live here. And then have to figure this out on my own, because yeah, ChatGPT my next move, bro. I'll be honest. Yeah. I don't know what I'm missing here. Kind of sucks though, because this is a nice build. It would have been nice to show it off and everything, you know, but I guess not today. I'll sub though. Enjoy this chat. Good luck with the troubleshooting. Thanks, Joaquin. I appreciate you for being here and helping out and subbing and all that. Try Claude. Yeah, I'll probably do Claude first. I think that might be better. Maybe shorting the motherboard. Oh. I mean, I want to say that could be it, but I don't know why I'm getting RGB through RAM. And I don't have any of the debug lights on either, so I don't know. I hope it's not a screw shorting it. Learn something for my build. This is, yeah, take this into account. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I will probably come out with a video on how I fixed it or what I did to try to fix it. I just hit my hand on the thing. I do appreciate you guys sticking around, but I will have to figure this out on my own. Thank you guys. I will catch you guys later.